What would the world do without Twitter? That's what I myself would like to know because um, a lot of controversy is sparking over the fact that Miley made a tweet about 2 hours ago saying that she was in a dark theater with Nick J. Um, writing a song and talked about how the color of his shirt was a faded eggplant. Okay, well, um, people are making a pretty big deal about this for some reason, and I think it's a little bit crazy and stuff, but it's just what happens. I have to say though that I mean it's kind of sketchy, just a little bit, just a little bit, just for the simple fact because I'm not like a pessimist or a cynic, but like people like who are like trying to back up, be like, no, like it's legit. People are like, oh yeah, they're writing it for a scene for their music video that they're filming today, San and Dawn. And that very well could be true if it weren't for the fact that they were in a dark theater. Like, I mean, like, I don't really like see myself going to a dark theater to write any songs anytime soon. You know, like usually you have like a notebook and a pencil. You know, maybe your iPhone if you don't have a notebook with you, a guitar, or you could just use your voice. But a dark theater, you don't really get that. Not saying anything cynical, just saying that I don't know if that supposed scene in the music video is really true because that just don't make sense to me. So either um, they're trying to spark some like make some stuff hit the fan, or we're just all misunderstanding her tweet. The world will never know. Just like we'll never know how many licks it takes to get this out of a Tootsie Pop, you know? Maybe she'll have some tweets coming up soon or about it, or maybe she won't. It's just one of those things that we shall never know as fans and fellow Twitterers. Also, in other news that's lately, people have been saying that the Jonas Brothers, all this stuff that's now coming out about their relationships and stuff, is all a marketing plot to get people to buy their album. Well, I must say that that is a really good assertion of people to realize that because like it just like I love the Jonas Brothers, really love them, but like they never talk about their relationships, and all of a sudden like Much Better is like supposedly um it was like outed as being like Joe's song, like Bash and Taylor and saying Alchemy is better, and he uses a reference like teardrops on her guitar or something. Like, and I'm like, okay. And then Before the Storm was leaked last night, and I'm just like, this is just way too fishy. Like, they never talk about the relationship, all of a sudden, like, it's like becoming out in the open. Like, either they're having like some like awe-inspiring like revelation of their lives in our like I don't even know, or this is to make landmines and try and time sell. And either way, I think it's a fantabulous idea for them, because I have friends personally who are like, oh, I'm totally gonna buy their album now, and they're like not even like fans of them at all. So I mean, like, good job to the Jonas Brothers for doing that. Good job. Um, Also, I want to dispel some rumors. Um, there is a URL that came up of Demi Lovato's supposed boyfriend, some like 16-year-old from Texas. Don't want to say who that person is, because I mean, like, that's kind of bad. That I hate that people try to like exploit other people just because they're like supposedly like in connection with this celebrity. But if you heard that rumor and got that URL, it's not true. So that my person's MySpace that you have, I think you should leave it alone because that's not very nice. Also, there were um, a URL floating around last night that um, is supposedly Nick Jonas's personal MySpace. People were like getting into fights on gossip sites and stuff, saying like, oh, Jonas Brothers said they don't have any like personal like networking sites. Yeah, they said that, but I mean, like, the Jonas Brothers tell you like what flavored toothpaste they use. Like, you don't know everything about their lives. You don't know when they're like telling the truth or not. And like Joe's mom even admitted that like Joe made a personal MySpace back in 2007, and he got grounded for a while for it. So you don't ever know. Looking at it, it looks like it could be legit. The MySpace isn't with his name, Nick Jonas, because that's the first most obvious sign it's a poser. The display name is very convincing. The the profile is private, but it's like a 2.0, so like you can see some of the stuff on it. The playlist, very convincing. But I don't know. People are like, I'm gonna try and find out the password and like stuff like that, or like the last name that's under, because it's not you type in Jonas and it doesn't work obviously. Don't really have time for that. If he does have a personal MySpace, then that's great for him. Great that he found a way to keep it on the DL. I feel like that's not really our place to invade his privacy, you know. Celebrities definitely should have part of their lives to themselves. So if you guys got that URL and you're trying to be like a crazy like the next like train wreck, you know, and hack and find out about his life, I think that's pretty mean. So I wouldn't do that, guys. But leave your comments. I have to go now because I have to go for a run. I postponed it with my brother so I can make this vlog. But leave us your comments on what you think about Miley's tweet, what you think it means, what you think about blind finds and trying times and all this like gossip coming out the woodwork now. And also, like I said, don't harass that guy who was supposedly Demi Lovato's boyfriend, because that's not who it is. And also, if you found that URL and someone it just got around, because I know it did, don't try and like hack it, because you just ruin things that way. And that's why Jonas Brothers fans have a rep now for being crazy fans. And I'm not saying that like demeaningly, because I'm one too, but I'm not crazy like that. So guys, just be nice, good people who respect people's privacies, and the world will be great. Oh, and also, leave us a comment if you took your SATs today, because Amanda and I both took our SATs today, and this is my second time retaking them, because my guidance counselor was like, you need to get into our like school, and like wanted me to get my score up a little bit more. Already pretty high though, so I'm kind of scared that there's room to go down instead of up. But anyway, comment me if you took the SAT today. I just said, say give it like a thumbs up or a thumbs down, if you thought it was hard or not. And I hope you guys all have a great day, and just be cool. Keep twittering.